Hi, my name is Emily-Demesha Copeland. The story that I will be talking about today is called A Rose for Emily by William Faulkner. The setting of this story takes place in a county called Jefferson. During this time, it was the struggle for the South coming from the past and, going towards the future. During this time, the main character of this story is Emily Grierson. She was a Southern aristocratic. She was a person that feared change and wanted to remain in the present. She didn't want things to be altered. She was okay with living in the past. During this time, I want to acknowledge how Emily's father played a major role in just the person that she eventually evolved and became. He was very overprotective of her. He drove boys away from her. I think that they had a weird kind of relationship because eventually once he dies, she wants to hold on to the corpse, and keep his corpse in the home. Also, during this time, just to even reference how Miss Emily was afraid of change and was strongly against the change is the story that her father and Colonel Sartorius had, and that was that during that time Colonel Sartorius invented a tale that the Grierson family loaned the city money, and as repayment he would be remitted from paying taxes, and that continued even after Emily's father's his death. During that time, like I stated, there was a tension between the past and the present, and Emily was against embracing the present, and so city officials wanted her to be able to pay taxes because she was no different than anyone else as far as the younger, more modern generation was concerned. But her refusal to pay just shows that she was stuck in the past. She referenced Colonel Sartorius even though he had been dead 10 years. So it just goes to show and support that Emily's mind frame was that I'm stuck in the past and I don't want anything to do with the present. Homer was a person that eventually Emily began to date. He was a northerner. He was a day laborer who came to that city because he was repairing the sidewalks for the town. Homer was a guy who was known as not the marrying type. He didn't think he wasn't the marrying kind. And I think deep down Emily desired human love. She desired a companion. She desired to be loved, and she desired to be with someone and not really be so lonely as she was used to over the years. During this time, also, Homer was poisoned by Emily with arsenic, and why she poisoned him, we don't know. I believe that she poisoned him because she was somewhat angry with the fact that he wasn't the marrying person, that even though they were in a relationship, he wasn't looking to marry her. But just to show how attached Emily was to this guy and this male figure as she was with her dad, she went and purchased wedding clothes for him. She went and purchased sets for him and had his name engraved on them, and went and purchased a night skirt. After poisoning him, he actually was found in the nightshirt that she had purchased for him, and his corpse had been rotting for 40 years. Also, in the story, once the townspeople were able to break into that room, they found a long iron gray strand of hair with the indention in the pillow, which shows that Emily was sleeping with the corpse for that long period of time. To sum it all up, I think the time of Emily not wanting to embrace the present, not wanting to follow the rules and the laws that were being implemented by the city officials, and even just Emily's past with her father being so overprotective, keeping her away from people. She ended up not having any family, any friends, shunning people, isolating herself, and within herself dying inside. And in conclusion, I would like to just say that Emily was a person that, in all of her, craziness, for lack of a better word, she wanted to be loved. She wanted human love. She wanted to be accepted. She wanted to be in a relationship. And I think that she would have rather died killed and murdered versus be alone and not have anybody. Thank you for listening. I do appreciate your time, and that is the end.